Oh iya, backgroundnya nak. Oke, Patan. Patan Nabil, Umam, Syekh, Al-Ustadz, Patan. Apa kabar Syekh, Al-Ustadz? Videonya Ustadz.
Baik, Pak.
Videonya, nah kelihatan Al-Ustadznya, Kiai Haji Patan. Patan Nabil Umam. Wah, Ustadz ini. Tia. Oh, Bunda Tia. Assalamualaikum Bunda.
Waalaikumsalam, Pak.
Ya Bunda, mohon menunggu sebentar Bunda.
Iya, Pak. Perwakilan, Pak, dari Jamia.
Siap Bunda. Terima kasih Bunda. Salsabila Pahira. Apa kabar nak? Salsabila apa kabar nak? Videonya sayang?
Iya, Pak.
Oke. Lanjut Kanina. Assalamualaikum Kanina.
Waalaikumsalam, Pak.
Apa kabar Kanina?
Alhamdulillah baik, Pak.
Oke, terima kasih nak. Atar. Apa kabar Tar?
Baik, Pak.
Oke. Nandira. Aina wajhuki Nandira.
Ya, Pak.
Mukanya ditampain sayang. Oke. Al-Ustadz Hari Pratama, kaifa haluka ya Ustadz? Ustadz Hari.
Iya, Pak Anton.
Apa kabar Ustadz Hari?
Baik, Pak.
Alhamdulillah Ustadz.
Alhamdulillah.
Zaica, apa kabar Zaica?
Alhamdulillah baik, Pak.
Oke, Alifa, apa kabar Alifa? Sudah makan belum Alifa? Wah, belum timbul Alifanya. Rici. Rici. Nak, ditambahin kelas nak di belakangnya nak.
Ya, Pak.
Namanya, oke, makasih ya. Khalil Ar-Rafib Ahmad.
Ya, Bu.
Nazira, how are you?
Ya, Pak.
Kaifa haluki? Apa kabar nak?
Alhamdulillah baik.
Siap bertanya?
Alhamdulillah baik.
Iya, oke. Ima. Siapa ini? Bunda Ima ya? Aisyah. Assalamualaikum Aisyah.
Waalaikumsalam, Pak.
Apa kabar nak?
Alhamdulillah baik.
Iya, siap ya. Lanjut, Kemas Zaki. Halo Kemas, Assalamualaikum Kemas. Ada suara Nabila, apa kabar Nabila? Karima.
Ya, Pak.
Apa kabar nak? Videonya nak ditampilin ya. Kemas Zaki, tambahin kelas nak belakangnya nak. Adinata, videonya sayang.
Ya, Pak, bentar, Pak.
Oke. Ramaiza, apa kabar Ramaiza? Fahira.
Baik, Pak.
Alhamdulillah. Fahira, apa kabar Fahira?
Alhamdulillah baik, Pak.
Oke, perlindungan. Wah, Ustadz Lindung. Kaifa haluka Ustadz Lindung?
Izin Pak Anton.
Ya, silakan. Silakan Pak Yudi.
Alhamdulillah Yuta sudah bergabung. Good morning, Mr. Yuta. Halo, Mr. Yuta. Halo, Pak Yuta. Oke, Pak Yuta. Halo.
Hi. Good evening.
Hi, Pak Yuta.
Good morning. Good evening.
Okay,
Hello, everyone.
Morning, Pak Yuta. Thank
How
you very
are
much
you?
for coming to our invitation, Pak Yuta.
Thank you. It's the first time. I'm so happy to meet you.
Okay, actually some of the participants already joined the Zoom meeting, Pak Yuta. And we can directly open and start this agenda at 8 o'clock, yeah?
Let's do it. I'm ready. Step.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Pak Yuta. We are going to start. Rara, where is Rara? Rara.
Iya, Pak.
Oke, Rara, silakan mulai, nak. Pak Yuta, excuse me, we are going to start this agenda, and I would like to inform you, this meeting, we have our principal, Pak Dr. Bukhari Mukhtar, the headmaster of our school, and we have Jamia as our parents of our, the organization of our parents based on our students. Kita mulai saja ya, Sausan Tahira, kita mulai aja, nak. Yuk.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Respectable, the headmaster of Islamic Junior High School of Al-Azhar 33 Palembang, Mr. Bukhari Mukhtar MA, the Honorable our speaker, Mr. Yuta Otake, the Honorable teachers and all staff member and our beloved friends of Islamic Junior High School of Al-Azhar 33 Palembang. First of all, let's praise to Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, the creator and sustainer of the universe. Peace be upon Prophet Muhammad SAW, the last messenger of Allah who has guided human life from the distraction into the right way of Islam. Good morning, all participants. My name is Sausan Tahira. It is an awesome and precious opportunity for me to be your master of ceremony in this Saturday morning, 30th of October 2021, in our event general lecture with the title Mastering English Easily and Thinking Globally. Well, ladies and gentlemen, reciting Al-Azhar that will be led by Nayada.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ikrar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful.
Asyhadu alla ilaha illallah. I witness that there is no Lord except Allah.
I witness that there is no Lord except Allah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah.
And I witness that Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of Allah.
And I witness that Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of Allah.
Raditu billahi rabba. Testify that Allah is my Lord.
I testify that Allah is my Lord.
Bil Islami dina. That Islam is my religion.
And I testify that Islam is my religion.
Muhammadin Nabiyya wa Rasulullah.
And messenger of Allah.
And I testify that Muhammad is my prophet and messenger of Allah.
Hakama.
And I testify that Holy Quran is my way of life.
Warzuqni fahma. Ya Allah, please increase my knowledge and please broaden my.
Ya Allah, please increase my intelligence. Allah, please broaden my intelligence.
Amin.
Amin. Ya Allah, please answer my prayer.
Allah, please answer my prayer.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Excellencies all participants, National Anthem Indonesia Raya and continued by Al-Azhar together.
Please stand up all.
Let's go to the next agenda. Special remark from Jamia. Today will be present by Bu Setiawati.
Oke, terima kasih Ananda Rara. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Rabbi shrahli sadri wa yassirli amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Kepada yang terhormat, kepada Bapak Kepala Sekolah Islam SMP Islam Al-Azhar 33 Palembang, Bapak Bukhari. Kepada yang terhormat Mr. Yuta Otake selaku narasumber kita hari ini. Kepada yang terhormat Bapak Ibu Guru SMP Islam Al-Azhar 33 dan seluruh anak-anak yang Bunda sayangi. Puji dan syukur kita panjatkan kehadiran Allah Subhanahu wa taala yang telah memberikan kita nikmat kesehatan dan nikmat kesempatan sehingga kita dapat berkumpul pada pagi hari ini dengan sangat berbahagia dengan tema acara General Lecture Mastering English Easily and Thinking Global. Salawat serta salam kita juga sampaikan kepada junjungan kita Nabi besar Muhammad SAW beserta keluarga serta pengikut sampai akhir zaman. Amin. Baik para hadirin yang berbahagia, pertama-tama kami dari pengurus Jamiah mengucapkan terima kasih dan apresiasi kepada pihak sekolah karena telah terlaksananya acara pada pagi hari ini. Harapan kami semoga dengan adanya pembelajaran tentang bagaimana menguasai bahasa Inggris dengan mudah dan berpikir secara global dapat menambah kepercayaan diri anak-anak dan pengalaman yang sangat berarti bagi mereka ke depannya nanti. Mungkin tidak banyak yang disampaikan kepada kami Jamiah. Kami hanya berharap dengan adanya acara ini, sekolah bisa mewujudkan dan melahirkan generasi-generasi yang cerdas, berakhlak, serta mampu bersaing di era global ini, sehingga anak-anak menguasai bahasa Inggris itu dengan mudah. Dan bahasa Inggris itu bukan lagi suatu hal yang sulit, tetapi sudah menjadi suatu kebutuhan sehari-hari bagi anak-anak kita nanti. Mungkin itu saja kata-kata sambutan dari Bunda, perwakilan dari Jamiah, tidak banyak. Apabila semoga acara ini membawa keberkahan dan keridhaan Allah Subhanahu wa taala dan bagi anak-anak ke depan menjadi ilmu yang sangat bermanfaat.
Amin.
Amin. Itu saja Pak, anak-anak semua. Apabila ada kata-kata salah Bunda yang salah, Bunda minta maaf dan hanya kepada Allah Bunda mohon ampun. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Excellencies, all participants, step onto the following agenda our welcoming speech from Dr. Bukhari Mukhtar MA as the Headmaster of Islamic Junior High School of Al-Azhar 33 Palembang. To Mr. Bukhari Mukhtar MA, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Saudara. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious and most merciful, Alhamdulillah, alladzi an'amna bi ni'matil iman wal Islam. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna sayyidana wa nabiyyana Muhammadan abduhu wa rasul. Arsalahu Allahu basyiran wa nadhira wa da'iyan Allahi bi idnihi wa sirajan munira. Allahumma shalli wa sallim wa karim ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi al-mujahidin at-tahirin amma ba'd. Yaqulullahu ta'ala fi muhkami tanzili a'udzu billahi samil alim minasyaitonir rajim. Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu idza qila lakum tafassahu fil majalis fafsahu yafsahillahu lakum wa idza qila ansuzu fansuzu yarfa'illahu alladzina amanu minkum walladzina utul ilma darajat. Wa qala an-nabiy sallallahu alaihi wasallam man salaka tariqan yaltamis fihi ilman sahalallahu tariqan ilal jannah. Sadaqallahu wa sadaqa rasuluhu an-nabiyul habibul karim wa nahnu ala dzalika minasyahidin as-sakirin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. The Honorable Native Speaker, Mr. Yuta Otake, welcome in Junior High School Al-Azhar Terti Palembang, the Honorable Management of Jamia Junior High School Terti Palembang, Miss Rasiti, Miss Setiawati, and her staff, all the teacher and staff, and the student of Junior High School 33 Palembang in grade 7, 8, and 9, that you are full of land love. Thanks to God, today we can hold an international conference with Mr. Yuta Otake by taking the theme of mastering English easily and thinking globally. I hope that this activity can open our horizon about how to master English as a word, language, and unify humanity. Our thanks also go to the teachers, employees, and students who have participated in this morning webinar. We also conference to Jamia Junior High School 30 Palembang, who has support this activity. Hopefully everything that has been done will be good for all. Thanks. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
What? Thank you very much, Mr. Bukhari, for the speech. Well, the next program is general lecture, and our speaker is Mr. Yuta Otake. So for this session, it will be led by Miss Sati Saraswati. I think that's all from me, and enjoy the event. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you, Sasanta Rara. Give me a chance to be a moderator here. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let us thanks to the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, because of His blessing we are able to come here to join in this meeting. Secondly, salawat and salam also delivered to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness into the brightness. And well, the Honorable, the principals and Dr. Bukhari, MA, teachers, and all staffs of Islamic Junior High School 33 Palembang, and the Honorable, our speaker, Yuta Otake, MA. Hello, Yuta.
Hi.
And our lovely students, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, let's begin this general lecture with saying basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, I think in your country, Yuta-san, now is in the night, right? So we have a different time between us. Okay, so good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. I'm Sapti Saraswati. I'm one of the teachers in this school, and also I'll be the moderator for this general lecture. And so, I'm very happy to see you here, Mr. Yuta, and welcome all of you to this general lecture. So, today's general lecture is about mastering English easily and thinking globally. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, our speaker today is Yuta Otake, Mr. Yuta Otake, and or maybe the operator will show the curriculum vitae from Yuta. All right. So I introduced Yuta Otake and the education. He is a Bachelor of Arts with honors in East Asian Studies, Wesleyan University, Middletown, USA. and then a Master of Arts in TESOL, Department of Teaching and Learning's Graduation Award from Excellence in Service in the New York University, USA. And then so many professional experience, and I cannot mention one by one. And then this is the amazing professional experience. And from, okay, please, the operator, FSL, TEFL, EFL content specialist, and then academic consultant, and etc. So this is amazing professional education for you, Yuta-san. All right. So let me say to our speaker, hello, Yuta.
Hi, hi, hello,
Hi.
hello.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me, everyone. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, say hello to my students and all the teachers and staff.
Hi, everyone. Hi, hi.
Hello, Yuta.
Hi.
Where are you?
Okay, so wait. Yuta-san. So can I call you Yuta-san? Because
Of course.
Yeah, あなたのお名前やお顔を拝見すると日本の方かなと思いますね。
Kind of, yes, kind of.
Kind of. お父さんとお母さんは日本人ですか？
Also kind of.
Okay, so you grow up in the New York and your
Yes.
parent is 日本人ですね。
Kind of, yes.
Kind of. So, 日本語で話せますか？
はい。
はい。おー、すごいですね。So maybe I'll try to introduce myself in Japanese. Don't you mind it?
Sure, please.
Okay. はじめまして。私はセプティです。パレンバン行きました。パレンバンから来ました。どうぞよろしくお願いします。ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
ユタさん、パレンバンに行きましたか？
Yes, I have spent a year there.
Oh, a year. So how many times did you go to Palembang?
For about a year. I lived there for 1 year.
Oh, from 1 year. Oh, it's good. Okay. So yeah, because you know, 私は2012年から1年日本に住んでいましたが、もうかなりの日本語を忘れてしましたね。ごめんなさい。Alright, so kenapa ini pakai bahasa Jepang ya? Kita pakai bahasa English ya. Alright, so move to English, Yuta-san.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. Okay. I'm super excited to have you here. So thanks again, Yuta-san. And supaya kita menambah lagi semangat ya kita. So we have a jargon. So we have a jargon in our school like Sahira. Okay, so Sahira stands for satukan langkah, himpun potensi, raih prestasi. So when I say Sahira, so student, please unmute your microphone and then answer the jargon satukan langkah, himpun potensi, raih prestasi. Okay, are you ready, guys? Okay, so Sahira.
Satukan langkah, himpun potensi, raih prestasi.
Allahu
Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Oh, amazing.
Allahu Akbar.
Can I ask your favor, Yuta-san?
Sure.
Oh, and you just say Sahira, and then my students will would say satukan langkah, raih prestasi, himpun potensi, raih prestasi. All right. So 1, 2, 3.
Sahira.
Satukan langkah, potensi, raih prestasi. Allahu Akbar.
Oh, Masya Allah. Give applause for us. All right, so Yuta-san, so I would like to know you more, and maybe you can deliver what are you doing now?
You mean what am I doing in New York? Or
yes, maybe
yes,
your
I'm
activities.
a teacher in New York.
Oh, which in a university or in a school?
Right now, everything is online, so I do it from my house.
Okay, so same as us. So here
Yes.
still a pandemic, and then how about the victim of, is it increase in New York?
Now things are back to normal, so everything is good.
Okay, alhamdulillah. All right, so without further ado, but before you deliver your material, and then I would like to remind you all, guys, okay, we have some gifts or rewards for 5 best students who have interesting questions. Okay, so prepare your best question. Okay, are you ready, guys?
Yes, ready.
Okay, so without further ado, Yuta-san, please, you have 40 minutes to deliver your material, and please, time is yours.
Okay. Thank you everyone for joining today. So thank you everyone at Al-Azhar for this opportunity. My name is Yuta. I'm going to put it in the chat. So hi everyone, my name is Yuta. It's very, 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 very nice to meet all of you. Good evening from New York, because right now it is 9:30 p.m. I know it is 8:30 there, yeah? So good morning in Palembang. Good evening from New York. Okay, so I don't lecture. So what I'd like to do instead is we're going to do a bunch of activities together. So everyone, I hope you are active. I'm excited to meet all of you. So let's begin. All right, students. Let's start with a couple activities. So we're gonna use the chat to be very active. So this is a picture when you zoom in, you know, like on your phone, when you zoom into a picture. So this is a picture when you zoom into something. Students, in the chat, can you tell me, what do you think this is? What is it? So be active. Please share through the chat.
Like fruit.
Since we have a lot of students, let's do it through the chat, yeah, so that we can keep it controlled. Let's see. Yuda says flower. Abdurrahman says orange. Orange is very popular. Flowers. Oh, your headmaster thinks it's a flower. Ooh, pumpkin. Sun. Flowers, orange. Okay. stop because one student or teacher, I'm not sure, but one person is correct. Congratulations, Indah Purnama. This is indeed a carrot. So well done. Indah. Well done, Indah. All right, Indah Purnama. Okay, so students, now you understand. Let's try one more. This is more difficult. Sulit. All right, what's this? What do you think? Please share through the chat. And students, thank you for sharing. You're very active. I appreciate it. Ooh, Atala says this is a comb. Abdul Rahman says this is hair. Hair is very popular. So almost everyone, yeah, hair. Oh, your headmaster thinks it's a board. Faiz thinks this is a stick. Strings, LED light. Thank you, students. Very active. You're very active. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the answer. Unfortunately, none of you are correct. But when I show you, you will say, oh, all right, ready? The correct answer is pages from a book. This is difficult, yeah? Very difficult. But students, you are very active. So thank you for being active. All right, let's try one more. Last one. What's this? Practice. Let's see what the students think. Kanina says orange juice. Saozan, good job today in the morning with your MC. Saozan, glitter. Abdulrahman, honey, salt. Orange juice. Minyak, oil. Shifa says oil. Oh, Yuta, this is very yellow water, right? Jelly. Okay, so congratulations, because one student, or actually now two students are correct. Abdul Rahman, you are correct. This is honey. So well done, Abdul Rahman. Yeah, there's so many of you. I don't know, I cannot find you, but congrats. Okay. And oh, also Fali and M. Atar, you all said honey. So well done. Okay. I'm glad to see that these students are, all of you are very active. So thank you for being active. Now, because you do not know me, right? This is the first time meeting me. And again, once again, my name is Yuta, full name, Yuta Otake. Not like Ota, yeah, from Pempe. Yeah, it's Yuta Otake. So let's start with a quick activity about me. So students, you do not know me. All of these sentences here, they are about me. So for example, Yuta was born near Times Square. Yuta's mother, You have to guess if these sentences are true or false. So am I telling you the truth or am I lying? Bohong, am I lying? So everyone, we're gonna start with the first one. Yuta was born near Times Square, New York. Please tell me in the chat, do you think this is true or false? True or false? Faiz says this is true. So Yuta was born near Times Square, New York. If you know Times Square is like sama alun-alun, yeah? It's like the city center of New York City. Okay. Siti Nahila says, I am a liar. She says it's not true. Okay, thank you everyone. Oh, so many students, yeah, from Al-Azhar think I am a liar. You think I'm lying? All right, let me share the answer. Yuta was born near Times Square, New York. This is true. This is true. So actually, this is right outside of my window. So this is where I live. This is where I was born, right near Times Square, New York. It's a little bit different from Palembang, yeah? It's like more lights, more people.
Totally different.
Okay, totally different. Okay, let's go to sentence number 2. Yuta's mother is from Japan and his father is from Bengkulu in Sumatra. What do you think? Please share in the chat. Wow, nobody at Al-Azhar believes me. Hoib says false. Okay, some of you believe me. Okay, all of the students who said false, you are correct. This is not true. My mother is from Japan and my father is also from Japan. So both, both my mother and father are from Japan, but they moved from Japan to New York. Yeah, and I was born in New York. So I'm American, but my parents are from Japan. Okay. So that's why when you asked me before if I'm Japanese, I'm not really Japanese, right? I consider myself American. Okay. Number 3, Yuta has traveled to more than 40 countries. What do you think? Yuta has traveled to more than 40 countries. Atala says this is false. False. Wow, the students never believe me. Agus says this is true. Okay, maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, students, this is true. I have now traveled to 43 countries. So this is true. All right. Number 4, Yuta's favorite food in Indonesia is jengkol. Yuta's favorite food in Indonesia is jengkol. Whoa, everyone says false. Nobody believes me. Okay. All right. Yuta's favorite food in Indonesia is jengkol. This is 100% true. This is true. My favorite food in Indonesia is like the nasi padang style jengkol. Yeah, it smells, it's very bau, smelly, yeah? But for me, that is the number 1 dish. Okay, but Mr. Agus, I also love pempek as well. Wong kitogalo. Okay, and chilies, of course. Okay, last sentence. Yuta used to work at Indomaret and Grab. Oh my God, is this true or false? Oh, Atala says impossible. Okay, most of you think this is not true, but I think before, like 5 minutes ago, I accidentally showed my picture a little bit. Everyone, this is true. This is true, but only for like 1 day, only for 1 day. I will show you. These are my parents. This is my mother and father. This is my home, Times Square in New York. And this is when I work at Indomaret and Grab. So this is true. Okay. When I was living in Indonesia, I lived in Palembang, and I love Indomaret. So I asked them, can I work here for 1 hour? And they let me wear the clothes, and they let me help. Okay. So let's start with one English activity. So students, all of these are categories. Yeah, these are all categories. So for example, we have country, we have clothes, job, food. Okay. I think before the moderator said you have some presents. So we're going to use this activity for giving presents. This, students, is a race. This is a game. When I say go, so listen carefully. When I say go, you must give me one word for every category. So total, you will need 4 words. For example, let's say country. Can someone tell me a country? In the chat, someone, anyone, give me one country in the chat. Country, negara. Karima, New York is a kota. It is a city. We need a country. Okay. We have a lot. Okay, let's switch. Someone give me clothes, baju, clothes. Let's switch to clothes. Tell me clothes. Very Indonesian. Batik, of course. Good. T-shirt, thank you. Job. Someone tell me a job. Kimono, very Japanese. Thank you. Okay, doctor. Great. Indomaret cashier. That's good. All right, and last one, food. Rendang. Okay, now students, so this is for a prize. When I say go, you need to give me 4 words, 1 word for every category. But for Al-Azhar students, this is too easy, right? This is too easy for you. So I have another rule. I will give you 1 letter. Every word must start with that letter. I will give you an example. Let's say I gave you the letter P. Let's do it together. Country, so letter P. Every word must start with letter P. So can someone tell me a country with letter P? Panama. There's more. Philippines, right? What about clothes? Palestine, correct. Clothes, P. Pajamas, perfect. Supreme. Remember, you must use P, right? You have to use the letter. So pajamas, and we have job. Can someone give me a job? Police, perfect. So remember, everyone, just to review, remember, I will give you a letter. It must start with that letter, right? So right now the letter is P. Okay, last one, food. Of course. Hey, Palembang, tempe. Okay, now, just as an example, pajamas, police, tempe. Okay, everyone, look at my chat. So, you see how I put 4 words? It's the first student to have 4 words, yes? Not 1. You need how many? 4 words, okay? So now I will give you a new letter. I'm going to give you a new letter. The first student to give 4 words is going to get a present from Miss Septi-san. Okay, ready? Septi-san, that's true, right? We have some presents? Okay, all right. Students, get ready. The letter you must use is letter S. Go. Remember, not 1 word. We need 4 words. Let's see. Students, remember, how many words do you need? 4, 4. Don't give me one, not one. 4. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, Atala is so fast, yeah? All right. Let me find Atala. Can someone help? Oh, I found you. Okay. Can someone pin Atala so everyone can find him? Can we pin Atala? Sorry, I don't have the permission to pin. Ah, there we go. Atala. Okay, Atala, can you unmute your mic?
Yes.
Okay, so everyone, Atala finished first, so he's going to share his answers. Let's check if he's really correct and is the champion. Okay. Country, Atala. Country?
Oh. Wait, what? I can't hear you.
What's the country with letter S?
Oh, there's many, like Switzerland, and then Serbia, and then...
Okay, good. And what about clothes?
Clothes. Oh yeah, sweatshirt.
Oh wait, Atala, you didn't put clothes or job. Ah, I see. So you have soldier for job, and you have sriracha for food. Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, but your clothes is spider a clothes? Is spider baju?
Sweater. I meant sweater.
Sweater. Okay. But hold on. Let's see, because unfortunately that was not clothes. Let's go down to Septi. But Septi is a teacher, right? Okay. Let's find Giuliano. What about Giuliano? Where's Giuliano?
Here.
Okay. So Atala, that was great. Atala, great job. But unfortunately, you put spider, which is not close. So Giuliano, let's see if he's correct. Giuliano, country, Serbia, Sama, no problem. Job. Can you unmute your mic? So job, you put
Swimmer for my job.
swimmer. Yeah, swimmer can be a job, right? If you're a professional swimmer. And Giuliano, what about clothes?
Sandals.
Sandals, good.
Technically,
and food?
clothes.
Yeah, of course.
Soup.
And food?
Soup.
So Giuliano got all 4 correct. So everyone, congratulations to Giuliano. He is our first winner. Okay, now students, you understand the rules. So we're going to do one more round, okay? So everyone get ready, but we're gonna have different categories. So now we have another round. We have city, so kota, transportation. So for example, like a car, right? Something sweet is something manis. So think about it. And something round is like a ball, right? Something round. Okay, I'm going to give you another letter. Remember, students, how many words do you need? 4, not 1. 4. Okay, let's see who is the next champion. Okay, the letter you must use is letter S. Lagi again. S. Go, go, go. Yeah, go students. Go students. The teachers are very supportive, yeah, at Al-Azhar. All right, I can see many of you are thinking. Remember, we need four words. Zaki is thinking. Still thinking. Come on, you can do it. Okay, we have one student finished. Other students, don't give up. Let's just try. Now we have a few. No. Remember, we don't want 4 cities. We want 1 word from every category. Okay, now we have a lot. So, teacher, sorry, can you help to find atar and highlight atar? Where is atar? Atar laudzai. Thank you very much. Okay, atar, let's see. This is a difficult one. Let's see if you're correct. Can you hear me, Atar?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, Atar, please tell us your city that starts with letter S.
San Diego.
San Diego, very American. I love that. Thank you. Good. Transportation, Atar.
Ship.
Ship, definitely. Something sweet.
Sugar.
Smart man, right? Sugar is very sweet. Manis, of course. And something round.
Sun.
The matahari, definitely. Sun, very round. So, Atar, you are the champion. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. So, I already forgot the first time, but teacher, sorry, if you can just remember, the first round winner was who again? So this time, Atar is the champion, and the first time was?
Giuliano.
Okay, so Giuliano and Atar, congratulations. And all students, thank you for being active. You're great. You're doing great. Okay. Now, today we're really talking about how to master English. And to me, the best way to master English is really by sharing our life, by sharing our personal life. This is how we communicate. This is how we learn. So today, in the next 10 minutes, I want to quickly talk about our daily life, our daily routines. So for daily routines, we always use words like never, tidak pernah, never, rarely, sometimes, usually, always. This is like climbing a mountain, never, 0 times, rarely, sometimes, usually, always. Always is 100%. Okay, so let's see. This is for Yuta, for me. In the morning, I drink a cup of coffee. Students, what do you think? So let's go back to the words. Never, rarely, sometimes, usually, always. So in the morning, I drink a cup of coffee. Okay. Thank you. So active, usually, rarely. Okay. So thank you everyone for sharing. In the correct answer is, in the morning, I always drink a cup of coffee. So this is the one thing I need every day. Like I really need coffee every morning, right? And one more. In the morning, I vacuum the floor. What do you think? Sometimes, always, rarely. So some students think my room is kotor, dirty, yeah? Because I rarely clean my floor. Okay, the correct answer is, I would say like between sometimes and usually, because New York City is very dusty. So I have to clean the floor all the time. Okay. So for example, I just want to show you my New York City life. So this is my New York. Can everyone see the video? Yes? Okay. So this is my New York City life. Can you see the video? Yes?
Yes, Yuta.
We can see.
Okay, cool. So this is my morning routine. In the morning, I always drink coffee. I also always cook my morning breakfast. This is my kitchen. Oops, sorry. And someone is saying salad. It's correct. In New York City, I eat a lot of vegetables. So this is my kitchen. So this is my room. And you can see, this is my vacuum. I have to vacuum my room because New York City is very dusty. So this is my example of my daily routine. Now, so in the morning, I always drink coffee. I also always cook breakfast. I usually clean the kitchen and my room. Sometimes I vacuum the floor. Now, let's talk about you. Let's talk about you, the Al-Azhar students. So please share in the chat. This is a student cooking, right? This boy is helping his father cook. So please tell me about your routine in the chat. So for example, me, I always cook breakfast, right? Students, can you share? Is it usually, never, sometimes? Tell me about your life. Rarely. Ah, Karima usually helps my mother cook. Great job. Ah, I rarely cook noodles for breakfast. That's great. I rarely cook breakfast. Giuliano always helps his parents, so that's great. Shifa sometimes cooks breakfast. Atala never, yeah? Never cooks breakfast. All right, let's get a few more students. Tell me about your daily life. Rasik Anafi rarely cooks breakfast as well. Okay, so let's move to number 2. Akbar, thank you. Sometimes I cook breakfast. All right. This, I told you, is my favorite Indonesian food. It is jengkol. So, for example, in Indonesia, I usually eat jengkol. Students, tell me about your life. What about you? Do you never eat jengkol? Do you usually eat jengkol? Never, rarely, sometimes. Wow, Al-Azhar students do not like jengkol, yeah? Maybe some of the teachers support me and jengkol, but the students do not like it. Wow, never, never. Finally. Hasibuan, Palindangan. Hasibuan, I like jengkol. Okay. All right. So last question, just to communicate. My next question is, What is something you always do? So please share in the chat. What is something you always do? So tell me about your daily life. Always think about something you always do. Karima, always draw. Thank you. Yeah, Juliano, I hope so. I hope you're always breathing. If not, I am concerned. Ah, Mapasa is always playing Mobile Legends. Okay. Wow, so active, this group. Thank you, everyone, for always participating. Ooh, Muhammad Abiyu likes reading manga. Okay, thank you, everyone. Now, let's switch to, yeah, Faiz. Now with COVID, we're always staring at the monitor, yeah, because our classes are online, I think. So it's so much time staring at the monitor. Okay, students, last question, I promise. This is my last question. What is something you never do? What is something you never do? So think about something you never do. For example, maybe you never eat jenko, right? Or tell me something in daily life. Aha, Karima never eats durian. Atala, you always stay inside? Ah, I see. What, Akbar, you don't like fish? I love ikan asin. Is one of my favorite Indonesian foods. Okay, of course, no violence, never, right? Great. What? I never eat pempek. Are you sure? In Palembang? Is that possible? Mustahil. Impossible. Okay. All right. Huh? Never. I never touch a cat. Okay. So, students, thank you for participating in all these activities. Now, what I would like to do is, I don't really like to lecture. So to me, I'm more about activities. And before we finish, I really just want to tell you three simple things, because to me, language is a very simple thing. So number one, for all of you in junior high school, my advice is to find a job you love. So that's my first advice. Find a job you love. For me, the job I love is teaching. So for you, I don't know what it is. I have no idea what job you will love, but my advice is find a job that you love so that every day you feel excited to go to work. Number two, never forget that the world is very, very large. In fact, let me put it in the chat. The world is huge. The world is huge, right? Palembang is just one city in the world. Indonesia is huge. The world is huge. So, number one, find a job you love. Number two, never forget that there's a world outside of Palembang, outside of Wongkitogalo, so you can always travel. And number three is always be curious. To me, these are my three really simple tips that you can remember. So always be curious, meaning ask a lot of questions. So with that, I'd like to finish and transition to questions. So remember the rules. Let's just quickly review. Find a job you love. Never forget the world is very, very big. And always ask questions. Always be curious. Okay? So let's move to questions. And let me find the moderator. Where's the moderator? Hello, moderator. Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
I lost you on the screen. Where are you? Ah, there you are. How do you want to do questions? Should we just do it through the chat, or should we do it? Should they ask? Should they speak? How do you want to do the questions?
Oh, it's up to you. It's a bot. It's best for you.
Okay, so maybe since we've been doing everything through the chat, maybe the questions we can do through speaking.
Okay.
All right, so students, because we've been chatting too much and I haven't heard your voice, if you have a question, please raise your hand and you can ask us speaking, yeah? So let's start with Atala, because you already wrote your question in the chat. Atala, can you ask your question so everyone can hear?
Chat or voice?
By voice, by voice.
Oh, okay. Do you believe Obama should be re-elected as president?
Wow, Atala, good question about American politics. Great question. Thank you, thank you. How can I explain this? Obama can never be president again, because in America, we have a rule that the maximum is 8 years. So Obama already finished 8 years. So it's mustahil, impossible. So he cannot be re-elected. So Obama is finished. So I cannot really have an opinion because it's he cannot be, yeah? So good question. All right, next question.
Yeah. Oh God.
Berapa
di sini.
Dibacain komen.
Iya.
Apa kata dia?
Dia bilang dia nggak tahu juga, dia nggak punya opinion.
Dia bilang apa deh?
Okay, guys, the next question. Maybe they wrote in the chat box, Yuta-san.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so Mapaza. Where's Mapaza?
Where you live?
Yes. Oh, should I just answer these questions directly?
Yeah. Those.
Okay. All right. So Mapaza is asking, where do I live? I live in New York, near Times Square. So I live near Times Square, New York City. Rasik is asking, do I like animals? Yes, of course. I like animals, but because I travel so much, I cannot have a pet. So that's very sad. Yeah, so I have no animals in my house. Have you ever watched Boku no Pico? Kamas Mohammed, to be honest, I don't know what that is. Is it maybe it's a TV show or something? But sorry, I don't know what Boku no Pico is. Kanina. Hello? Okay. Sorry, Kanina, how to learn English well and fast? This is a good question. There's no answer. You cannot learn English fast. It takes a really, really long time. So step by step, learn a new word every day, practice every day. There's no shortcut, no jalan tikus. What is your current job, Abdul Rahman? Good question. Currently, my main job is to teach teachers. So I travel around the world and I teach teachers. That's my job. Wow, great question. These so many questions here. Amazing. What achievements have you achieved in the USA before becoming a teacher? Wow, such a serious question. Yeah. What achievements? I don't know. graduated university, and then I became a teacher. So I think nothing special. Yeah, I always wanted to be a teacher, so that was clear. Hatanabil, what is your hobby? My hobbies are traveling, teaching, and cooking. I especially like cooking. Siti Naila, what is your favorite American food? Good question. My favorite American food is there's so many. I think my favorite American food is pizza, because in New York City, pizza is very, very famous. So I like pizza. Pizza in New York, like sama pimpe in Palembang. We eat it all the time. When did your parents move to New York? My parents moved to New York when they were about 18 years old. So they are also very American, which is why when Miss Septi was asking if they're American, or sorry, if they're Japanese, my answer is kind of, because they will also tell you they're American. Razik, favorite Japanese food? Easy, sushi. Okay. What's your favorite song? My favorite song in Indonesia is Ya Sudahlah. Giuliano says, what do you think about war crimes? Of course, they are terrible and not acceptable. So this is very obvious, yeah? They are not acceptable. Who is the president in America? Right now, our president is Biden. His name is Biden. Shifa is asking, how long have you been in America? I have been in America for 35 years, because I am 35 years old. Oh, such a serious grammar question. What is the difference about sometimes and rarely? Rarely is maybe like 20%, and sometimes is maybe like 30 or 40%. So it's like never, rarely, sometimes. Yeah, there's a different level. Oh my God, there's so many questions. I cannot catch up. Sorry, there's so many questions. What was your first language you spoke? English. Have you ever watched anime? I never watch TV. So the answer is no. I cannot even tell you one name of an anime, to be honest.
Okay, Mr.
What is
Yuta, Yuta-san.
Yes.
I'm so
Hi.
sorry. This is I think it's the basic questions. It's interesting from Marisa Azahra. How to get scholarship in New York?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
maybe for
if you can
Marisa,
help to choose, if you can help to.
Marisa, do you want to ask directly? Okay, time is yours, Marisa. Hello, Marisa.
Yes.
Okay, come on, ask to Mr. Yuta.
How to get scholarship in New York?
Good question, Marisa. Such a serious question. So my answer is don't think about it. Don't think about it. You are all so young. You are all still very young. So just focus on English. Just keep studying English. And for university, there's many programs where you can get a scholarship to study abroad. Yeah. But when you apply for that scholarship, the first thing you will need is English, TOEFL, IELTS, English. So right now, don't think too much about scholarships abroad, and instead just focus on improving your English every day. That is my advice. Yeah, because you still have time. You still have time. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Any other good questions, Ms. Septi?
Okay. Okay, student. Any other else?
Because there's
The
there are so
questions?
many questions in the
So
chat.
you,
I
yeah.
cannot keep up.
You can ask directly to Yuta-san. Okay, come on, raise your hand. Or maybe this is the like my question, my question. Like language is a habit, is it right, Yuta-san?
Sure, definitely,
So,
yes.
yeah, language is a habit. So when I speak English and then so when I never speak English when I was back to Indonesia, and then I never speak English or Japanese. So my English is yeah. So maybe let's say worse. So maybe I think it's not enough to practice. I mean practice in every day in our school, or maybe we have another program in our school like the twice in English day or every day in English day, so we can improve our skill, our English skill. So what do you think?
Yeah, that sounds great. I think the more time you can dedicate to a language, it's always better. But you know, like English is not what's important is language. It's not English, right? Like English is just one language. So students, whatever language you like, you should always study whatever language that you really, really like. Because if you don't like English, no problem. You can study Arabic. Or if you don't like Arabic, you can study Chinese. You know, I think the key here is language. To me, every language is equally important. So I would really focus on studying the language you like.
Oh. All right, so any other else student who want to ask questions?
Questions, Bu Septi?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, Pak Yuta. A simple question is about second language. You know, in English for our students is as a second language. So sometimes our students get, you know, get any problems in understanding and learning English because several aspects. So would you mind to give us, especially for the teachers, I mean, tips for the teacher how to build the students' skill in English? And the other aspects, would you mind to give some tips related to the students, for the students? I mean, what they need to do as a student, and what do we need to do as a teacher? Thank you, Yuta.
Wow, that is a difficult question. Thank you, Mr. Agus. You know, language is really difficult, right? We all study different languages, and to me, language is so difficult. So, as a teacher, my goal is always to be practical and to be communicative. So, I try not to speak too much. My goal when I go to the class is always to not speak too much and to give students a chance to speak. That's my number one priority, is how can students speak and how can I be quiet? Because if I'm speaking too much, it means the students are not speaking. So that's my number one philosophy. For students, same thing. You know, like for me, everything in life is about the things you love. If you love it, it's easy. It doesn't feel like a job. If you love it, it doesn't feel like studying. If you love it, it doesn't feel like homework. So I feel like it's quite simple in that regard, is students, find something you really love and chase it. Chase that thing you love.
Okay, jadi so this is the choosing from the students that find that we love. We learn English and we love English, so we learn the English. If you don't like the English, so you don't need to learn English. Is it right?
Yes, I completely believe that. Yeah.
But for me as a teacher, so we have a bilingual program, and we must do and improve our English skill in our school. So maybe this is the PR kita bersama gitu ya, untuk meningkatkan, to improve our English in our school. Alright. So any other questions?
I'm sorry, Pak Yuta. What time is it in New York?
It is currently 10:20 at night. So it's nighttime.
It's too late. All right. So
No,
maybe
this is I'm very used to it. No problem.
Okay, Pak Yuta. Actually, it is very impressive. It is very good meeting for our students, especially for us as teacher. And hopefully, Pak Yuta, when you come to Indonesia, we cannot wait. You can come to our school.
Of course, I would love to. Yes.
Okay, I mean, I will inform to Ibu Eka, and we are going to make a special schedule for you to come to our school. Okay.
Yes, of course. I hope soon we can all travel again, and I hope to go as soon as possible.
All right. It seems to me that our students are very what we call very happy in this meeting, actually.
Yeah, I'm very happy too. Your students are very active. So students, thank you. Very, very happy to meet everyone.
Okay, thank you, Pak Yuta.
all right. So it's too late for you, Yuta-san. Because the time is over, but we still have a time. So I would like you to give your first impression about our school, teachers, students, and all the things. So actually now we open registration for the new students who want to join to our school, so that you might to invite everyone to be part of Islamic Junior High School of Al-Azhar 33 Palembang. And maybe Nihongo de hanashimasu ka?
Wait, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
So I have 2 minutes, and I would like you to say something about first impressions about our school, the teachers and the students and all the things. Now we open registration for the new students who want to join to our school, so that do you mind to invite everyone to be part of Islamic Junior High School of Al-Azhar 33 Palembang? And you can speak in Japanese. Nihongo de hanashimasu ka?
But then how will I'm sorry, I'm confused. How will everyone understand if I say it in Japanese?
Yeah, it's okay.
Take it easy.
Okay, all right.
Take it easy.
Okay, if that's what you want. All right. 今日はありがとうございました。生徒の皆様、どんどん英語を今後も勉強頑張ってください。今日は楽しかったです。ありがとうございました。Good.
Okay, fresh. Actually, I don't understand what does it mean. Maybe Bu Septi,
Yeah.
would you mind to translate it in Indonesia or in English?
No, maybe you can add to invite everyone to be a part of Islamic Junior High School of Al-Azhar 33 Palembang. Okay.
Wow, Pak
Once
Yuta.
again.
Pak Yuta, actually, the committee will ask you to say something like a promotion, like you promote this school as, yeah, maybe invitation for other students to come to our school like that.
Yeah. Nihongo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just want me to say like, welcome to Al-Azhar, or?
I think Yuta, you have to invite other students outside there to join, to come to our school, being a part of our school or being a students of our school.
Yes,
Okay.
that's a point. And please in Japanese.
All right. Let's see. 英語を勉強したければ、どうぞ皆さん、アルアザール学校へようこそお願いします。
All right. Thank you so much. Give applause to Yuta-san. All right, thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu, Yuta-san. So Yuta, so sorry. Actually, we still want to get many knowledge from you, but unfortunately, the time is over and it's too late for you into your country, right? So I would like to say big thanks to you as our speaker.
One more, Bu Septi.
One more.
Bu Septi. Maybe one of our students would like to say something. I mean, final statement for Yuta Otake, because it seems to me that many students here would like to say something to Yuta Otake. Maybe we can choose Sausan Tahira. Sausan Tahira. Okay, Sausan. It seems to me you are very impressed to this meeting. Maybe there is something you want to say to Pak Yuta as a final statement? Or other students maybe? Hello?
What do you think about Indonesia?
Oh, a question. Okay, what do you think about Indonesia?
Good question. I love it, of course. I love Indonesia very, very, very much. Very much.
Okay, Mr. Yudi, another student? Any else?
No.
No. So we closed our meeting. All right. Thank you so much, Yuta-san. Or you have a closing statement for us?
Yes, thank you, everyone. So students, it is very, very, very nice to meet you. Teachers, nice to meet you as well. Thank you. If you have any questions in the future, I'm always available. If you feel too shy to ask now, there's many questions in the chat, so you can always contact me later. I'll put our Facebook information. You can always text us. So keep in touch. And one day, of course, I will come to Palembang in person when we can travel again. So I will see you all again in person, yeah? Not online, not through this monitor anymore.
Okay, thank you. Give applause to Mr. Yuta. All right. So thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. So today we have a very great meeting and very too much knowledge about quick tips, find a job that love. Never forget that the world is large. Always because they ask questions and in the daily routines. And you know, this is the what's grammar do you learn before students? I think this is present simple, is it right? About the adverb, never, rarely, sometimes, usually, and always, right? So thank you so much. I would like to say big thanks to you as our speaker, Yuta-san. And thank you so much for the knowledge that you have given to us. It will be useful for us. Hopefully, we have another meeting, another opportunity to conduct this such event in the future, right? So I think that's all for today, and thanks to all this audience. And we end this general lecture with saying Hamdallah, Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. And that's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
And after this is the last one is the photo session. So please, the operator will take a photo for us.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Sakti. Maybe everyone can show the cam, maybe. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, sorry. The full face of you.
Finish, Pawan.
Our teacher can be. Yeah, maybe another teacher can help me to take a photo too, because this connection is unstable.
Okay, finish.
Okay.
Wow, Pak Yuta, you look very handsome in this picture.
Thank you. You too, Mr. Agus. You too.
Okay. Let's arrange the schedule, and we are going to meet in the special moment in Al-Azhar 33 ya, Pak Yuta.
Yes, anytime.
Okay, let's be a grabber. Let's be a grabber together.
Yes, everyone, you can find me at Indomaret.
Okay. Okay.